What's up, Walking Dead friends and family? It's Brian Castrillo here, back with another video, and this time I want to talk about the Hispanic American Month, and this runs from September 15th to October 15th, and it celebrates what Hispanics have done in the American culture, what they've given to American industry, from everything from science, medicine, research, and even acting. And I want to talk about The Walking Dead and sort of my favorite Hispanic actors and characters within the Walking Dead universe. And the one thing that's really impressive about The Walking Dead, the entire universe, is how diverse the show really is. And honestly, they've been doing this since day one. And what I want to do is I want to walk through and talk about some of my favorite characters and the Hispanic actors or actresses that have played those characters. Now, there is no way I'm going to be able to get everybody in here, so to anyone that I miss, I apologize. But I just want to talk about some of them that have impacted me in the show, and they may have had just a small role, or they may have a very large role that are still there today. Now, one of them, who is someone that he hasn't been in a lot of episodes, but he was there from the beginning. This is Juan Gabriel Parisha. I'm probably messing that up, but he played Morales. Now, Morales he actually played a very I don't know if crucial or vital, but he played a very kind of a big role in the beginning when they're in Atlanta and where they first find Rick, and he had a kind of a critical role. I thought he was going to be a very great leader within the group from the beginning. He was one of my favorite characters right from the get-go, and then him and his family just left, and from that moment, I never thought he was dead. And one of the things, if you can go back to my early on days, in my social media, and you'll see that, one of the things I've always said was Morales lives. And I actually got the chance to meet him, and he is an amazing person, actor, really cool in person, and it was one of the highlights of some of the Walking Dead people that I met, definitely one of my favorites. And he, of course, got the Morales Lives even bigger in social media, and eventually he came back as one of the saviors, which I was hoping for more of a bigger role for him, but I was still glad to see him to kind of tie up that loose end. It was good to see him. But now another person, Oscar Rodriguez, who is part of my giveaway that's going on. Keep in mind, you have till February 22nd, and but Oscar Rodriguez is an amazing artist. He was a whisperer, he was a walker, and just an all-around great guy. Definitely check out his pages. You can go to my giveaway page, and you can see how to find his pages and follow him. Another actor was Nick Gomez. Now, Nick Gomez played a character named Tomas, and he was one of the prisoners in season 3. And the reason why I really liked him is there's a scene where him and Rick are going back and forth, and obviously Tomas does not like Rick, and he lets these walkers through a door when Rick had an idea, just let them in one by one. And I believe he said something to the tune of "shit happens." And of course, that's when Rick after everything was clear, he went up to him and sliced him right in the head. Shit happens, But I thought that was a great character. He didn't last long, but he was a fantastic character in the show. Definitely in that season, one of my favorite scenes, without a doubt. Another person I really liked and from that same season, was Jose Pablo Cantillo. Now, he played Cesar Martinez, and one of my favorite scenes was with Daryl Dixon and him, and they're going back and forth, showing like who can get the better kill. Daryl was, of course, with his bow, and and he had the baseball bat, and it was just one of my favorite scenes and most memorable in the Walking Dead universe. Um, then of course, Princess, played by Paola Lazaro. And if I am, mispronouncing any of these names, guys, I apologize. But how can you not love Princess? She is energetic. She is fun. And even her first scene, when she comes onto the scene, I I absolutely loved her from the get go. I love her outfits, her flair. She was funny with the way she was setting up the dead walkers out there with their different outfits and everything. It was absolutely hilarious, and I still love her. And my absolute favorite on The Walking Dead one of my absolute favorites is Rosita, played by Christian Serratos. I mean, what can I not say about her? She's an amazing actress. She's been amazing on the show. I love her relationship with Eugene. It can be funny at times. She and actually in one of the most recent episodes, she had an absolutely badass scene where she goes to protect. She goes outside in the rain during the storm. And she's chopping these walkers. Hopefully she's okay. But if I'm looking at some of the pictures that have been released for season 11B, she looks like she's going to be okay. So that makes me happy. But I'm definitely nervous for her character. And probably my favorite scene, honestly, is also recent. And this is in season 11, where she's sitting down with Judith. And Judith had just found her board where her and Carl had their hands, right on there, and I believe it was that punk kid, broke it on purpose. But that scene with her and Christian, what to me is just one of those scenes that lasts forever, that will always be remembered. Kind of like the moment when Carl first seen his father Rick, and that's kind of what it parallels. Or another one, that when Rick and Carl were sitting in the barn, and they're talking about no more kid stuff, and that's just kind of what that whole scene reminded. That scene will be forever for me. But yeah, I absolutely love Rosita. I love Christian Serratos. She's an amazing actress. So many fantastic films and other projects that she's done. Definitely check out our IMDb. But now let's go to Fear the Walking Dead. Now, Fear the Walking Dead is also very diverse. I mean, the whole universe is, but one of my favorites was Paul Calderon, who played Alejandro. Now, this was back in, I want to say, in the earlier seasons, and he played kind of the leader of the group that wasn't really being honest with his group, and he made them believe that he was basically invincible and the bites did not bother him, but he was basically lying to him. And I loved his relationship with Nick and kind of his back and forth. Fantastic character. Absolutely love the actor and the job. He did a tremendous job in that. Now also that's where we meet another one, Denai Garcia, who plays Luciana, a fantastic actress, and in that season she was phenomenal. And even to this day, I love her character, and I hope we get to see more of her. Coleman Domingo, who has a Hispanic background and plays Victor Strand. I mean, what can you not say about Victor Strand? What a outstanding character right from the get-go, right from the beginning, and in fact, Fear the Walking Dead returns tomorrow, this Sunday coming up, and it's going to be great to see him. It looks like he's going to be more of a villain, and one thing I've been predicting all this time is that Madison will return. And I have a feeling that Coleman and Madison may be clashing, kind of like in All Out War. You see that poster with Rick versus Negan. I think we may be seeing that, even though they're promoting, Coleman versus Morgan, which is going to be fantastic. Two amazing actors. But back to Coleman Domingo. Phenomenal actor. Absolutely love his character on the show. It's what can you not say about him? And then my absolute favorite character on there, incredibly talented actor, Ruben Blades. He's a musician. He's a politician. He's an actor. I absolutely love Daniel Salazar. He is my favorite on the show. I love his background where he's a special forces agent. Just phenomenal. And just the way he plays the other characters. And it's not that he manipulates them, but he's very observant. He's absolutely my favorite. I love following him on social media. I love hearing his music and some of the other projects he's doing. And I can't wait to see him in this upcoming season. I am so excited for Fear the Walking Dead. I cannot wait for Sunday. And World Beyond. Now, World Beyond is a newer show, and it's got a shorter regime. But my favorite Hispanic actress on that is definitely Alexa Mensauer, who is of Mexican descent, and she plays Hope Bennett. Hope Bennett, along with Huck, are my two favorite characters. I absolutely love Hope, and I love what she's going through with the CRM. We know she just met her father, Dr. Leo Bennett, and amazing actress. And I cannot wait to see what's next for her. And I have a feeling we're going to see kind of a clash with her and her sister as they both are kind of going down different paths. It looked like, Hope was, if you remember right from season 1, she was the one who was kind of brash. She had no respect for Elizabeth Kublik and the CRM. She was your typical teenager. She was acting out. But now, as she's seeing some of the stuff in the CRM, although she still seems like she's not very trusted, I'm wondering if she is going to be, as time goes on, if she is going to start to believe in the CRM. Now we see Iris, who was telling, that Hope back from season 1, like, there's nothing going on there. You need to, come back and be a part of this. But now we see Iris, and, she just recently killed a CRM soldier, and she views them as the enemy. So the two sisters are definitely going down different paths, but Hope, fantastic actress. I love her on social media. She does a lot of great lives that are really fun to watch, and she likes to talk with her fans. Great actress, great she does a lot within the community, in the Walking Dead community, and I'm very excited to see how her story unravels within the Walking Dead world beyond. With that being said, I want to ask you guys a question. Now, who is your favorite Walking Dead universe of Hispanic descent, and what is your favorite scene within it? Can be of any 3 shows. I just want to know, what was your favorite scene? What was your favorite moment with a Hispanic actor or actress involved within that scene? Now, I myself am also of Hispanic descent. My grandfather came here from Nicaragua. He joined the U.S. Air Force. He's actually in the Hall of Fame for the Defense Supply Center Columbus out here in Ohio. He created the first Spanish-speaking program. He was the first Spanish-speaking program coordinator at DSCC. He led the committee that designed the first affirmative action plan for them. He's an amazing man. I do miss him. He's no longer with us, but in 2009, I was fortunate enough to go to Nicaragua and meet some of my family and, of course, the family that he grew up with. Beautiful country. If you ever get a chance to travel out there, it was absolutely amazing. But yeah, I love going to that country and just learning more about the people. I love the fact that the Hispanic community plays a big role in my favorite show, The Walking Dead universe. It absolutely means a lot. And again, just I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your favorite scene from The Walking Dead universe with your favorite Hispanic actress or actor. There's so many to pick from. Another one who I don't believe I mentioned was, and I'm going to go back to The Walking Dead, was Dante, who that's played by Juan Javier Cardenas, and he played a excellent role. He was basically a mole for the Whispers, and he infiltrated. I can't believe I forgot this one, but he infiltrated into our group and made it seem like he was, he was there to help them. But as we know, he sabotaged, ended up killing someone. He got everybody sick by making the water dirty. Basically, he had but I think my favorite scene with him, what it's going to be tied with two. One was the basically Seth Gilliam, who plays Father Gabriel, his back and forth with Dante, although he ultimately ended up killing him. But just that back and forth where they're talking about what happened and why Dante did what he did, and also when Dante went after Rosita. Both two amazing scenes. And I'm glad I remembered that before this video was over. But again, I want to know who your favorite is. I want to hear from you. Tell me your favorite scene with a Hispanic actress, and let's talk about this. And again, I hope you enjoyed the video. It is late over here, around 3 in the morning roughly. So if I'm rambling, I apologize. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Please subscribe, and love you guys. Can't wait for Fear the Walking Dead.